What's up, guys? Today I'm going to finally get to one of the long form requests. This is from Tyler for Unleash the Archers, the full album review of The Abyss. I've listened to it many times. I'm going to go through it track by track, and if there's a video for available, I will watch it. I'm going to be listening with my speakers instead of headphones, just because I just want to kind of hear it that way. So let's start out with Waking Dream, track 1. There's no video, so it's just going to be the first, actually, Waking Dream and Abyss. Yeah, we're going to go with just Waking Dream first, and then I'll move on to the Abyss video. So here we go. Immediately chills. I don't know if you guys understand how much I love this music. Like I've tried to explain it, but the way this builds, God, I know what's going to happen, and I love it so much every time I hear it. Wow. I might have to use headphones. I don't know. Alright, here we go.
Wandering a waking dream while reaching for the light. As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife.
Gotta get used to this. I need to get the lyrics up, I believe. Fucking. Let me. Waking Dream. Yeah, the lyrics need to be shared up here while this plays. I don't know if you can see. What these are. So a little bit of background. When I was talking to Brittney Slayes, who sings these songs, I asked her about the writing process, and she starts each album writing a story, writing out a whole story, and picks which parts will be songs and gives them to the band, gives them the lyrics, and she has them then compose music just to fit the lyrics. She will say like what she's going for as far as feel and mood, and if you haven't watched my interview with her, check it out. It's on my YouTube channel, obviously. And it was really insightful because the way I never heard of a band doing that, like writing a story and then just reading it and writing music to it. And that explains so much why when I listen to their music, I can see it so clearly in my head. Like I want to know what happens next. It's not just based on a riff and then figuring something to go with it. It's the other way around. It's based on and not just on lyrics. It's based on a story, you know. So it's pretty amazing. So let's take this back so we can get the lyrics part.
Wandering a waking dream while reaching for the light. As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife. Wandering a waking dream.
She paints the picture so well.
As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife. Wandering a waking dream while reaching for the light. As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife. Wandering a waking dream while reaching for the light. As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife. Wandering a waking dream while reaching for the light. As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife.
See, I didn't realize that was the same lyrics over and over until I started reading it. I'm like, oh, right on. So it's the build up, man. It's the build up of the whole feel of the song and everything. So now we'll go into Abyss. I mean, just that build that makes you want to do things. It makes me like want to do things, you know. So let's check out we'll watch this one. Official video. There's no closed caption. I mean, you can understand what she's saying. So we'll watch this video. So keep in mind, so going from wandering a waking dream while reaching for the light. As the day falls over into night, centuries like flowing streams as years go rushing by, waiting in the dark for afterlife. Keep that in mind when this video starts. All right, I love their videos. I love the oh, that turns it on off. Sweet. So I love their videos because there's always some humor in it. There's always some story. I don't think I've watched this video actually. So yeah, I haven't seen this yet, which is cool. You can tell something's going on though.
Structures arises ahead, seems to be held up by nothing. Where have I gone? Do I dream? How can the stars be all I can
What's going on?
I feel so immensely alone. This can't be the end of my story. Onward I go once again, fighting my way to my
All right, her voice is something very special. Brittney's voice. I mean, it's damn near medicinal for me. Like, it calms me. Her voice calms me, makes me feel better. When I hear the control she has over, I'm just realizing this. When I hear the control she has when she sings, it's like gives me a bit of calm. And it's kind of crazy. Like, Bandmaid does that too. When I listen to Bandmaid, I feel better. When I listen to Unleash the Archers, I feel better. And it's like just a byproduct of well-written and well performed music. But even, so with that, their performances are just great in these videos where they got little, they're acting, they're playing their music, but they're also acting like some other shit's going on, and it's just cool seeing them do it. And they just look their parts. They look fantastic. Brittney's gorgeous. And it's just so fun to watch them not only show off an amazing song, but actually put out a really good video, other than just watching them perform in a room, which I would do. But we get to actually see them add a little bit of the story to it.
to the edge of imagination. Open my eyes to phenomenon and hope. Summoning the strength of millenniums past, forged by the fire and flame. I am the weapon of empire's past, immortal as more than I know.
Alright, I guess I'll play here then.
So far beyond stars and the sun, filling my heart up with wonder unknown. Now to the edge of imagination, open my eyes to phenomenon and hope. Cry into the chasm ahead, into the sky never ending. Although time will tell if I'm worthy of it, a future final transcending.
Just so epic. Oh man. Wow. That's great, dude. You come into the Waking Dream lyrics, and then here's the lyrics for The Abyss. Open my eyes in a daze. How long has it been? I'm so out of place. Warmth I can no longer feel. My mountain is gone. I'm surrounded by steel. The strangest of structures arises ahead. Seems to be held up by nothing. Where have I gone? Do I dream? How can the stars be all that I see? So it's somebody that's waking up in they're unfamiliar with what's going on. Dark embrace. Has someone awaken me? Please show your face. Cold and quiet space. Out so far beyond the stars and the sun, filling my heart up with wonder unknown. Now the edge of imagination. Open my eyes to phenomenon and hope. Feverishly I explore, searching for someone. There has to be more. I can't be the only one here. My path always guides me. There's nothing to fear. Then why do I feel so immensely alone? This can't be the end of my story. Onward I go once again, fighting my way through my final breath into the abyss. Out so far beyond the stars and the sun, filling my heart up with wonder unknown. Edge of imagination, open my eyes. Summon the strength of millenniums past. Forged by the fire and flame, I am the weapon of empires vast. Immortal is more than a name. Out so far beyond the stars. That again, I cry into the chasm ahead, into the sky, never ending, although time will tell if I'm worthy of it. Future final transcending, alone. So, we can dream, don't know what's going on. It's just, get this idea of loneliness and space, and it's just awesome, man. Just awesome. Through stars. We got a live of Through Stars. Well, shit, man. We got the Abyss track by by Brittney would probably be the best thing to do, wouldn't it? So please go watch that if you haven't. It's in a couple sections. Let's check out. Let's check this one out. It's like a few different shows.
As we make our way through starry night, only memories to hold alight. As the darkness closes in again, feel the hunger of awakening. Reflect on 1,000 lifetimes spent among those slain, and realize I know nothing of life beyond the veil. Carry me on the wings of a star. Show me the power of the universe. Give me the strength of the wind to soar. Show me the power of the universe.
I gotta see them live sometime, man. I have to see them live. I hope they come down into the States. I mean, I'll go if they're. I know they're. Are they touring now? I think they are, but they're not playing anywhere near. And you know, a few months ago, I'd have been like, I'm gonna freaking go see him, but tied down a little bit right now. But I want to see him. If it has to be a festival, it would be a festival. But I hope to see him in a one-man show. Because, God, that'd be amazing.
Wandering among the costs that I have made, my companions in this escapade, on the edges of periphery, of this promise of a better way. Though I feel that I've been here before, there's no time to wander anymore.
I love it when the whole band sings the lyrics. Like the whole band knows it.
Headlong into destiny, no longer relying on the man I'm meant to be. Carry me on the wings of a star. Show me the power of the universe. Give me the strength of the wind to soar. Show me the power of the universe.
Love how the rhythm changed just a little bit, man, for the solo. It went just a little heavier. I want to go. It just went a little lower strings, like they were doing all kind of just different voicings of the same chords. And when they went to the solo, the rhythm went all to the lower end of the voicing. a great soloist, man.
Thank you so much, you guys. We love you.
I want to hear, because that was, you know, like studio over live footage. I want to see if this is from the phone. This is one of those shows. Just for a comparison, I want to hear what her vocals are like. It's bass side, so it might be washed out. Dude, when a band just has fun, it's so good. I love it when a band's having fun. Wow, dude. That's amazing. So, I mean, on the studio parts, there's I don't know how many layers of vocals on there, you know, 3 or 4 layers of vocals. But to hear her live, she's not, it doesn't sound like there's any chorus or anything. I mean, there's probably, I'm sure there's something on her voice. It's not just straight, but it just sounds, you know, it's just it's her voice, man. That's awesome. I was wondering, because you can do stuff to make it sound bigger or put effects like, you know, effects on and live. And it's cool to hear that's pretty much not the case. It's very much her just in control. High kick. Bam. That's amazing, dude. She's awesome. Amazing. So let's check out Legacy. And they do have a lyric video, which is really, really cool. So we'll watch that one. All right, got my mic adjusted a little bit. Hopefully that's a little better, not so loud. I keep getting close to the mic, man. I don't know why. So anyway, we're going to check out Unleash the Archers official lyric video. And so we can do the lyrics and hear the amazing music. Pretty cool. So this is Legacy, 4th song on the album. And this is a journey, man. I love it. think I do have a video up for this already, and I talked about how it just, and all the songs are just uplifting. They make me want to like get up and do shit. And I need to remember that when I'm feeling lazy. Put on Unleash the Archers. Put on Bandmade. Do something, dude. Is it the music itself is inspiring, and then you hear the lyricism of it, and it's the same way. And then for me, like knowing that the band had to like, you know, they would grind it out, dude. They played a long time making decent money, but like busting their ass to do it. And then, you know, it's just through sheer work and talent and skill that they just, you know, are where they are. And it's inspiring anyway. And then just to talk to Brittney, and she's just such a cool, down to earth person who, you know, is just happy to talk about what she does. It's so cool to, you know, I've been lucky enough to meet some heroes of mine, dude. This is insane. I haven't thought about this that much. I've met Bandmade. I met Brittney. I mean, not in person, but I talked to her. I met Gaijin. It's pretty fucking crazy. And they have all been great. Like the Bandmade thing, we've been over that 100 times. The band themselves were super willing to talk about everything. Management kind of kept them from talking about anything the way that they clearly wanted to. But the band was super kind and gracious, and Gaijin was just incredible. And Brittney was, I mean, we talked for an hour, and I didn't have to say much, you know. So it's just cool when you meet people that you really respect, and they are that person that you hope they would be. It's surprising, and it's unbelievable, but it's true, and it's wonderful.
As I was wandering the world, trying so hard to find you, to give me purpose in this life I lost. And as I learned to forgive you for all you've done, destiny opened a door and showed you were the one we're searching for.
Wow, man. So they filmed this. She was telling me about this because I hadn't seen it yet, and she was talking about how cool it was. Like, she's really proud of the video, man, and how they did the lyrics. And it was during the pandemic they filmed this, so they were like, you know, it was early on. Like, there's people, you know, nobody's quite sure what they could and couldn't do, so they were going out, and there wasn't many people around, man. They was able to kind of do what they wanted. And I think I went and watched the video after I talked to her, maybe. But there's something about the way, like, you have singers that have a way of singing, right? Like, this is their style. And then you have singers who shape their words to fit what's being said, as opposed to just singing what is said the way you sing, which I guess is a way to sing. But like Some singers can convey emotion by the notes they choose. You know what I mean? Instead of just the notes fitting the music, it's more like everything. It's a whole thing. Like every part of the song reinforces every other part of the song. And I think they have an instrumental version of this out, which I need to listen to, because it would be interesting to hear how it sounds without the lyrics, without those super important melodies over everything. But just with this song, how like the inflection of her voice and the notes chosen could be a lot simpler, but instead you get a very complex, like changing melody depending on what's being said to convey, what's being said. It's freaking brilliant.
But as time wore away and my will to carry on, only vengeance could take what I give to see it done. When I finally found the words, the ones I knew would wake you, to take you from her and to make you mine. Somehow all I felt was hollow. Please tell me why. Nothing is ever the way you think that it should be. It's not the same. As we stand in this place and you wonder who I am, can't you see in my face I'm his sun, his earth and ash? And you're here as someone less shame. Together we will bring her to the light.
How great is that break into that solo, man? It's just so awesome. Awesome. So, for one, Andrew, the guitar player, is an incredible guitarist and musician because his solos never get boring or repetitive or okay, that's enough. Like he's super fluid in his playing and smooth. I really, really, really love it, and the drumming. I think that's the first song I ever heard a blast beat that I liked it. Like I liked what it did for the song and how it was used. Every time I hear him, it's just I don't know, it's just annoying. But it's just in a song. When I first think of the song, I don't think of it as being heavy or fast or anything like that. It's a beautiful song. It's just written so goddamn well. It's pretty insane. It's just a wonderful song. It's just one of my favorite songs ever. So let's see what's up with Return to Me. Like I listen to these like as the album, and I just listen to them, and it kind of goes around and around. So I don't really know what the song is, like what this sounds like until I'm going to hear it. Return to Me with lyrics. It's not there, but I mean, they're gonna get the rights anyway. Just the one. I like to have the lyrics up here so we can see it. Hopefully it works out pretty well. All right, here we go with Return to Me. I found a lyric video, so we'll check that out. Nice little counter melodies there going on. It's so fucking cool, man. That's a cool riff. A nice cyclical riff that you like to just hear it go back and forth and back and forth. And just the first time, the first version of it, they're matching the harmonies, and then the second one they kind of diverge a little bit, but it's really cool. Such an interesting solo, man. Just great, man. I'm not even sure where the story. I think it seems like whoever, whatever the character was that woke up and found themselves alone is being kind of called back in or something. I'll have to watch the video where where Brittney talks about everything. Let's see exactly what's going on, but just a journey, man. That whole song, and you can tell when a song is written around a riff versus the music written for the song, because it just conveys like so much emotion. Like it follows what the narrative. So it's just amazing. It's just why it's so good together. And I'm finding a lot of bands. Well, I found a few bands. The bands I listen to most, which would be probably Unleash the Archers and Bandmaid kind of are like that, to where it's not like Konami or Bandmaid doesn't write a story and then fit the songs to it, but she composes the whole song, like all the parts. So it's very cohesive sounding, and then the lyrics get, it's weird how well that works, because the lyrics are written not with what she has in mind, but whatever Miku or even Psyche come up with, and it's fit to Konami's melodies. So, as different as their songwriting processes are, they both work so well. It's kind of amazing, really. But that's certainly incredible. All right, so there was Return to Me. Now I need to go for Soulbound. Oh shit, official video. Hell yeah. Fantastic. Their videos are so good. So, I don't know if I have watched this video, actually. I don't know. But it's the picture that I see the most, probably, of Brittney. So here we go. Soulbound. Their videos look so good. We circle around what once is their neutron star burnt out, and they use the gravity to like fling themselves out into space. So cool. Such a nerdy band. I love it. crazy how the music. It's all too good. The video's awesome, and I can see, like, you know, they're not speaking any lines, but they're doing like really good jobs playing their characters. It's awesome. Like, I'm enthralled by it. I'm watching it like I'm watching a goddamn movie. And also hearing that amazing solo. There's so many interesting things going on that in his lead work that I want to kind of explore, but I need to like really kind of learn some more shit to be able to do that. It's hard for me to get in the mode of learning new guitar things, because I've been doing the same noodling for so many years. But I really think if I learn just like a section of that solo, it's going to be like, oh shit, I can do that. You know? But it's just there's so much to see and hear in this. Just great, dude. Just great. Just great. So much epicness. Oh shit, Faster Than Light. This was my introduction to the band. And it is brilliant. And when I was watching it the first time, I mentioned The Walk is what I thought it was based off. And the story I was thinking was right, but it's the Long Walk is the actual video, the actual story by Stephen King. And when I was talking to Brittney in the interview, she's like, that's right. And it was, so I thought maybe she was a fan of the book or whatever. But it was their producer was like, hey, have you ever heard of The Long Walk? And they hadn't. So he explained the premise of the book, and they're like, yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. So it's not really the story, but they took the premise of, you know, being, the story is, kids they pretty much go on a walk, and if you stop, you freaking die. So that was the basic premise of the video. I mean, it's called Faster Than Light, so racing and just being quick or whatever, but they also made it humorous, which is most of their videos seem like they are, but the last one was not. That was not funny. That was some serious shit, and they pulled it off really well. So here's Faster Than Light. I love this. That's such a cool run. And at the time, I didn't know that Brittney was a singer, because I've heard so many different styles of singing now that I don't bet what gender or whatever the singer is. It's so freaking hard to tell. And I didn't know she was singing. It could have been one of these guys with her range, you know. It'd be in a pretty impressive range, but it's not unheard of. So I didn't know who did what. It was the first time I'd seen them at all was this. So it was pretty interesting. Just take a minute to appreciate his performance. So they just saw somebody get shot, and he's like, I gotta hurry up. So he goes over, and the guy that shoots him gives him, here's some drink, man, here's some nourishment. So he drinks it and he takes off, and you know, just his little subtle, you know, acting what he's doing, then getting a cramp, trying too hard. Just a nice little performance, dude. It's amazing.
Faster than ever before, the stars collide. Do we live or die? Faster than ever before, fly to forget your past, to move on at last. Fly on it forevermore, faster than
A couple of things I have to mention. The way Brittany's like trying not to laugh after she like punches her bandmate in the face, and then this break coming up with the guitars is something that most bands they'd go through it like once, and then you'd go into the bridge. They keep this going for a while, and I love it because it's such a cool riff, it's such a cool passage, and I was expecting it to stop after like 2 measures, and then it kept going and it kept going. I was like, this band is everything I want in a band. It's just so amazing. And the key changes in this, they lead somewhere. It's not just a key change of the same shit. It's a key change to take you to another place. That's why I don't mind it at all. I love it. It's so incredible. Add some weight to it, and this should have been the last time, right? Nope. Not cool, dude. And she said when they were making that video, she's like, I can't believe the police weren't called when we were making that video because outside of like a high school and here, and she's like, you know, people kept trying, there are people everywhere and they're shooting this, and she's like, and the guy who had the starting pistol, she was like, it wasn't a starting pistol, it was like it had like blanks in it or something. I mean, it wasn't like a real gun, but it fired. Just when it went off, it was loud. She's like, we're outside of high school. I can't believe the police weren't called. Pretty nuts, man. Like they had permission, but there was still just a lot of people around. They couldn't like keep them out, you know. But yeah, it was fun talking to her about it. Just how, you know, just making the video and coming up with the idea and everything. It's really cool. Faster than light. Okay, so now, ooh, the wind that shapes the land. That line is so freaking powerful. I am the wind that shapes the land. It's a statement, man. Let's see what we got for it. Live? Fuck yeah, dude. We'll watch that. I haven't actually watched any live footage of them. Like what I checked out earlier was the first time I really watched footage of them live, and then I checked out that other clip. So this will be like the first kind of full live performance of a song. So here we go.
Thank you so much, Alcatraz.
She is so damn good. Wow. Awesome friggin' riff, man. Sounds like there may be like a lower harmony going on, backing track or something. Which is, I'm just like realizing it. It's cool. I was wondering because these are such huge mixes, man, to do, and I just wonder if there's going to be any backing tracks or not, like harmony or whatever. That's cool. Because I didn't see anybody else singing, so that's all. I love that change. It just drops down. A little bit of vocal fry there. I love it. Oh, so freaking good, man.
Oh
Wow, man. Wow. That's awesome. Amazing. Such a great band, dude. This is just so fun to do. Because I rarely get to just listen to the whole thing, you know. All right. We're back. Had to put headphones on. A different time of day here. People are home, so I am going to check out Carry the Flame now. And I got the lyric video pulled up. I couldn't find a like a good live or anything, so we'll check this out so we can at least see the lyrics.
Wasted and gone, and all I ask is one moment more. Hold fast onto that flickering flame, or tell me what has all this been for. I need you to remember the power was in you all along. You must remain despite all the pain and bring hope to those who have not. Promise me you will be the one. My guiding light, fire in the night. I am with you wherever you are. Your guiding light, shining bright. At last the second comes to an end.
This is one I must have skipped like whenever I heard it, because this is dated. It sounds dated to me. It sounds like an 80s song, which isn't always bad, but it's not heavy like the other songs, you know, which is, you know, obviously by design, but it's not something I really want to listen to. Sorry.
And finally I can set you free. You will be the one to carry the flame.
Frankly, I don't think it fits with the rest of it at all.
But how can I remember when the power came from you all along? And I can't deny that your strength is mine, and without you all would be lost. I can't bear to ever go on.
Great solo. My guiding light, fire in the night. I am with you. Yeah, I don't like this song. I don't like the rhythms, like the main rhythms that are going on over the solo. I just don't like those kind of rhythms. It's very just 80s. It's something I didn't even like then, really. And I don't know what it is, man. I don't like the harmonies on the chorus. just don't. It's a weird choice of song for me. With like how strong like every song before it was, which might be just by design. This is a uplifting kind of thing, but this is all Which I guess that fits, but I don't like how the vocals are and everything. It just sounds like it was a different producer. I'm sure it's the same producer, just a different. It sounds cluttered to me. Like there was just too much going on. Maybe that's it. There's too many layers going on. Well, crap. Let's check out Afterlife lyrics. Make sure it's got the same sound. I'd rather play it off their official, but they don't have like an official with the lyrics, so I'd like to be able to see that since there's no like video or live. Oh, here we go. We'll check this one out then. Hopefully the sound. Stand that. Can't stand that. It sounds like shit. Let me see. Is this the show? Maybe this is a different take on it. Okay, this is better. There we go. Pro shot. Oh, wow.
We're going to go get some beers and then we'll meet you back in the pit.
As much as I like watching Brittney sing, I'm just going to go with this.
Facing the glory, open before me, millions of light years to roll. For once in my life, the journey is mine, and I don't know which way to go. Breaking the curse has given me purpose, charging into the unknown. Choosing to rise the wrongs far behind, and forging a path of my own. Promise to watch over those in despair. Be true to your honor and fight for a world that is fair. Out of shadow, out of darkness, welcome to the light. As the day shines boldly over night, follow me to finally be who you are inside. Open wide, embrace the afterlife.
Oh god, that sounds
Waste my
sinister as hell.
freedom. Vengeance will not make me whole. Fear not your anger. Use it to rise up and free.
So this is my favorite kind of use of a scream or a growl vocal, however you want to put it, to where it's a character. It's a thing that sounds evil, right? Like the whole point of it was to sound like demonic in old metal songs and stuff. And then it became something that was used just all the time, and sometimes ironically to sing silly parts. And you know, I can enjoy some of that, but this is great to where you're actually having, you know, it's a voice of contention, and it just makes sense to the narrative, you know.
Fear not your anger. Use it to rise up and free yourself.
Love this. All the riffs throughout the song are just great. Nice. All right, so I wanted to do this in one shot, but I couldn't. Just time constraints. I couldn't get it all done yesterday. So I had to come back to it today and finish up the two songs, which may have put me off a little bit on, the whole rhythm of the thing. Carry the Flame, it's not a bad song by any means, but it's just not. I mentioned the rhythms. I like this, specifically the rhythms during the solo. Like it's a style that I've never liked. Like the chord voicings they're using, and like for me, like I got the feeling, I think the intended feeling for Carry the Flame, I got the same kind of uplifting sound from Afterlife, especially in the end there. So I can't pretend to like it. You know what I mean? It was just like not pleasing to my ear for some reason. Very well put together, and it's written great. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just not to my liking. Something about those chords, man. It's the same type of thing when in Crazy Train, which has one of the best opening riffs in the history of heavy metal, hard rock. When it goes into the verses, I hate those chords. It's the same type of chords. I really just don't like it. I don't know why, but I just don't. So maybe splitting up into 2 days kind of wrecked the rhythm a little bit, but I was still honest about it, man. Afterlife is just a brilliant conclusion, and it's got like an uplifting feeling, like just like it seems you need to have at the end of this journey. So I would like to go look at Brittney's review of, because she goes song by track by track and talks about them, which I think I need to check out. It would only be sensible to do, to see exactly what was trying to be conveyed. And I suggest you do that too. But thanks for checking this out with me. And it was certainly awesome. I've never listened to the whole thing and kind of, well, I still didn't listen to it one shot, but I did what I could, man. But that was fun. It was cool. Like the first, 8 songs that I got to listen to all in one shot it was pretty amazing to hear them all one after the other and get that kind of flow through the story. So, let me know how you feel about Carry the Flame, Afterlife, and everything else, and we can talk about it. Thanks, everybody. That was for you, Tyler. There you go, man.